Today I'm going to talk to you about the tyranny of the inbox. So many people that I talk to tell me all about how their inbox is driving them crazy, how they have too many emails, they're always coming at them, right? The person receiving the email, and that they're at the mercy of that inbox. Well, I have news for you. You may not like this news. It's probably not your inbox. Now, there's and it is your inbox, and there's lots of programs where, you can go to inbox 0 and you can have this system and that system and have it filtered, and you can do all those things, and all those things are really good to do. What I'm going to suggest to you is that the problem is much bigger and the problem is much deeper, and that with all the love in the world, the problem just might be you. And not that you're a bad person, because you're a great person. I believe that we are all made in the image of the divine, and that we are all amazing folks. However, we sometimes squirrel, and we sometimes overdo ourselves, and we sometimes get distracted and pushed off in this direction and that direction, and we overfill our lives to such a point where we are so overloaded that all we can do is look at our inbox. So today I'm going to talk about 3 ways that you can look differently at your inbox so that you can address this from the source. Think about a river that is getting polluted. Sure, you can pick up the trash at the end of the river. That's like dealing with inbox 0 or whatever. Or you can go to the source and say, what's happening anyhow? And that's what we're doing today. So the first thing to know is that if you feel as though, and this is a real feeling, believe it is absolutely real, that all you're doing is reacting, and all you're doing is being in that inbox and dealing with that inbox, and like if you're feeling like that, that is your sympathetic nervous system full on. We have 4 energy systems in our bodies. And the first energy system, and the most powerful one, is the sympathetic nervous system. And that's what keeps us safe. It's why we run out of burning buildings without thinking twice about it. Things like that, right? So just know that level of anxiety, you are living with it, and it is creating cloudiness in your executive function brain, so that you feel as though that's what you're doing, and it's just the anxiety level of it is big. So know that the sympathetic nervous system is on overload. And the way to calm it is to breathe, and to give yourself grace, and to do things that will calm you so that your sympathetic nervous system calms down and that your executive brain actually functions. So that's number 1. Number 2 is to know that when you're in that overload, and this is related to number 1, you are in firefighting mode. And that firefighting mode feels really good, because who doesn't love a good firefighter, right? He or she puts out the fires in the building. We love firefighters. Thank you very much. We love you. Thank you for being there. But if we're in firefighting mode all the time, guess what we're not doing? We're not doing our big important work that requires that deep thought and truly that intelligence that goes beyond fixing things. What we get, however, in firefighting is we get the, wow, thanks very much for responding right away. And that dopamine comes in. It's like, woo, I'm a hero, I'm a firefighter, and I'm doing it. And that's like addictive. So that's the problem with number 2, is that firefighting mode becomes addictive because we get this false sense of, I'm getting it all done, And that's not always so good. Now, number 3 is, don't forget, it's the presenting problem. The inbox is the presenting problem. Meaning, it seems as though that's all I'm doing. And guess what, guys? It's because you are. That's what you're doing. But you get to decide. You get to, hang on, let's go to this. You get to decide differently. You get to decide whatever you want for your life. You get to decide not to scroll in your inbox and go to other people's problems all the time. You get to be the king or queen of your own darn life. I swear. Now, I don't have time to talk about it all today, so what I recommend is that you go ahead and you download your own free guide, the Unscatter Your Entrepreneurial Life Guide. And I'm going to put a link in the comments, and I'm going to put a link right in this verbiage for this. And you can go ahead and download that and read it through. And more importantly, do the exercises, because it will help you decide. Because most of the time when we're in our inbox, it's because we haven't decided to say yes to ourselves and our own priorities. So please let me know what you think of the guide. Email me, carol@unscatterme.com. And don't forget that this coming Monday is our Wisdom Warriors. That's our free monthly version of the Unscatter Me community on Facebook, right? So it's where we all come together on Zoom. It's noon Eastern. And this month we're going to have an amazing lineup of information. And of course there's a Q&A. So the first 15 minutes are a teaching where I talk about how to trust your gut when all you can think about is your failures, to capitalize on that last minute energy, even when it's not the last minute, and to really chase your dreams, not your squirrels, right? So, because we really want to not be squirreling all the time, but sometimes that's really fun. So those are the kind of topics we're going to talk about on this Monday. Come on, bring a friend, it's free. Next month in September, I do have a paid workshop. So come on in while the getting's good, and you get in for free, and you have that community. You can ask anything you want. And it's an amazing deal. So I'll put that link in the comments as well. And we will see you on Monday the 7th at 12 noon Eastern for 1 hour for the best lunchtime hour of your life. Thank you.